Hey, welcome back by Titancraft. Today we're going to build a kelp farm. And we're going to build a feature here. Let's call it kelp fall. A wall where the kelp is falling down. And then before it's going to collect it in the collection system. I think I'm going to build it there. And the building is coming up there. So if we fly out, yoop, like so, then here is going to come the building with the kelp farm in it. I make some windows in it so that you can see from here the kelp falling down constantly. I think that's nice. It looks good. And it's also in the style of my base. So we get the deep slate roof with the jungle wood, just like the bee farm there. And in the back there, the kelp farm. So, kelp, skulk farm. So yeah, I think that's going to be great. And then we can make the pathway like around here, and then later we can maybe build a dock there for an go away. Then we make a dock with another boat in it, and we can make maybe a crane, but we'll see. We'll see. That's future. So I think it's time to start the building. So, we are done downstairs, I think I show you how I build mine kelp farm. So what I do is I place down my dirt blocks. Oh, like so. I do it all the way. It's a big farm, of course. Oh, we've got company. Go away, you. Shh. Now I place. That's the wrong. That's not where it's supposed to be. It needs to be there, because the kelp is coming on the dirt blocks, and then we get a piston on top. Like so. Now I hope I got some pistons. I got some pistons. Great. So then we place the pistons like so. Oh. And then I take observers and we place one down. This one is going to face in the piston, like so. So I place them like so. So the red dot is facing into the piston, and by this piston observer is the dot is facing down, like so. It's very important because we get the repeaters on top. I show you when I have placed those down, like so. Oh, like so. And now we can place those here, like so. And then I take the repeater and I place them like so. Why I do it this way is because I got an observer here as well. This one is detecting the kelp when it grows. So the kelp grows up and then it gets detected by the observer, and then the observer is giving only this slice a pulse. So only this piston is going out. And I have discovered that that's really important, because if I use redstone and make it one block smaller, then there are coming more pistons out of it. And then when you got one string of kelp, it's growing, then the piston's shooting out and your infinite water source is gone. So when that happens, the kelp breaks and the kelp stay on the level of the piston. So it doesn't float up. And if you got one, the water source is going to be infinite again. And the kelp is flowing up. So you don't lose kelp. So with this design you get more kelp than the other design. Because the other design is... you got... I need a temporary block now. No, that's not the design. Okay, the other design is this, and then you can. Oh, I got. You can use stone or whatever you want. I have no redstone. Let's take that real quick. Let's get there. So, if I put one redstone there, and I place this, it works. But, what the problem is, look, if I make it the way everybody is doing it normally, look, if I place one block, more pistons coming out. And that destroys your infinite water source. So your kelp stay floating on this level. But you want your kelp up. And then in the water stream, so that it is pushing down. So that's the reason I have chosen for this design. So this observer observes when the repeater there is getting thick, then this one observes this observer observing something, and then the piston is coming out. So it is a somewhat more expensive, but in the long run you got way more kelp. So I think that this design is better than the old school. So I hope that I tell the right way. Let's see, and then what we do in the middle. Where is there? I'm full. Okay. So now in the middle we place fence gates, because that keep the water out, and the kelp is coming against fence gate and falls down in the water stream. And then what I do most of the time now, because I have learned it myself, I place a sign on that block there and place a water source there. So when the kelp is falling down, it not don't stay on the trapdoor there, but it falls in another water stream and it is going further that way. So, but that's what I'm going to do later. So for now, let me make a stair to go up. Oh, I placed some wrong. Okay, this one is going up like so. Like this, so. So, okay. There. Let's take some glass. Like so. now we're gonna place one there and there. Then I show you one slice, and then we're going to build the rest of the farm with the time-lapse thingy. So now I put the water there. Like you can see, water is flowing down. So now, if you got an infinite water source on the pistons there, then the kelp is growing, piston coming out, and then the kelp is flowing up and pushed down against the fence gate. Oh! I take some more water. Let me throw there. Let me throw some stuff out so I have room. And we take, and let's take some kelp. Let's go. Okay. So now we come here. Is it working already? No, it's not working already. Of course. It's a Java thingy, I think. So now we got some water in. Now I can show you. Now we place it. So. And the thing is, now we got an infinite water source there. Look, oh, it's already working. So, like you can see, if I place, let's say, that one there, only that piston is coming out. And you see, it is right away, I can show you with my bucket, it is right away an infinite water source again. If we do it this way, you lose your water source and the kelp is staying in the middle. And that's something what you don't want. So, yeah, I hope it's the right way how I said it. So, let's start the time lapse again and build the rest of the farm. Let's So we are finished with the farm. Let's see. I think the little decoration is nice. We can do more for later. The farm is running. I think it is running great. So we can see from the side through the glass all the kelp falling down. I think that is a nice touch. And from the side also. Let's do the free cam thingy. I think it is looking real nice. I've chosen for a different shape of roof. I think it is nice to do some different here and there. And I think the roof is looking real good. And then when we go inside, then in the back here we got our collection system here. So here we can collect the overflow. And here we got our kelp fall. I think this is a nice feature. And I love to see it falling down here and there. I think this is nice. And yeah, it looks real good now. So when we walk in, it looks finished again. So we can see the farm down there. We can have our XP farm there. And then we got our feature, our kelp fall. I think it is great and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope to see you next time. And don't forget, if you like the video, subscribe and give me a like. Thank you and see you later. And out. Bye bye.